Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is day 17 of the series Dreams to Reality. It's a series where I talk about my journey. I'm going from 0 to 10K in a month. We'll also drop in little pieces of gems and knowledge throughout the entire way. If you're new to the series, my name is Khalil Forrester. I am a former athlete. I played basketball for about 15, 16 years. I transferred over to entrepreneurship where I run an insurance company with my father called The Insurance Savants. And then I also started a marketing agency with one of my former teammates that I grew up with. We started that recently and it's actually scaling very quickly. It's doing pretty well. Um, but today, the piece of knowledge that I wanted to drop today was to be different, right? The people who are the best at their profession, LeBron James, Steph Curry, um, Messi, Mbappe, Elon Musk, Bezos, all these people who are at the very tip top of whatever they're doing, whether that's business, sports, or anything in between, what is the one thing that they all have in common? They're all different, right? Whether that's putting in thousands of hours of work, whether that's coding, whether that's researching and studying business, whether it's whatever it is in order to get to that level. No, all of the one thing that they all have in common is that they're all different. Um, Now, if you want to be one of the best at whatever you do, and if you want to be extremely successful, you can't be like everyone else, right? What they tell you, graduate high school, go to college for 4 years, get a degree, then find a job that's going to pay you 50, 60K, and maybe get up to 80K, 100K, depending on what profession you go in, maybe go a little bit higher. And inflation's only going higher, right? It's getting even harder to buy houses. It's getting harder to raise a family, and pretty much you're gonna get stuck in this rat race in which you're just trying to you're struggling to make ends meet, and basically you're just in a constant loop of just going through the same day every single day, and it gets to a point to where it's like what is the point anymore? It gets to a point to where it's like what is the point? Now, if you don't want that to be, you can't do the same exact thing everyone else does. So if everyone's walking in this lane of going to school, I'm not saying school's a bad thing, but going to school, getting a 9 to 5, and getting stuck in a race to where they're capped at a certain salary that they can make. If everyone's going that way and you find them to be unhappy, don't make the left turn. Make the right and see what's on this side. Whether that's becoming your own boss, whether that's starting a business or working with a startup or whatever it takes to be great. Don't follow what everyone else is doing because obviously it's not going to lead to a path of enlightenment. And for me, for example, I am still in college. I'm in community right now. I'm a business major, but everything that I've learned pretty much is through experience, right? I can take these classes on business, and I mean, I'm just in the classes. Honestly, I'm passing the classes okay, but everything that I've truly learned regarding all things business is from just going through it and getting reps and getting experience because I'm actually living the things, right? I'm making phone calls. I'm in rooms with multi-millionaires and rooms with executives at these billion-dollar companies, and I'm conversating with them as if I'm at the same level they're at, right? And then that's how I get their respect. And sooner or later down the path, I'm gonna be that same person running these million-dollar companies, and hopefully running a billion-dollar company one day. Because I was started so young, right? And I have that drive, that discipline in order to do the things that it takes to get there, right? I don't want to be like everyone else, and you shouldn't want to be like that either. I'm looking at my camera right now; it's about to die. Um, but just whatever you want to do, stay so focused and stay so dialed in on it. And whether that's being completely different than everyone around you, whether you're in a small town and you get it out of make it out of there and become a big time name, or if you're in a big time city like LA or New York or wherever you are, and you just want to separate yourself, do whatever it takes to do that, and don't let anyone's opinion on you influence you, right? If they're supporting you, good. If they're not, who cares, right? At the end of the day, you're just so dialed in and so focused on whatever you want and whatever you have to do, to become the best version of yourself, to run that business, to run that company, to where it's like, okay, if everyone's doing this, I'm gonna go this way because I want to see what's on the other side of that wall, on the other side of that mountain. And on the other side of that mountain is everything that you've been waiting for your whole life, everything that you've been working for your whole life, whether that's that new house, that new car, making X amount of dollars a year, being able to have the freedom to go where you want when you want. That's my biggest thing, right? Having the freedom to go wherever I want, whenever I want, and to just do what I want when I want. and being able to afford anything that I want, support my family, give back to the community, and just be the best person I can be. And the only way you can do that is if you go a little bit different path than everyone else. And then from when you do that, when you do succeed, then you can show the people around you how to do the same thing, and influence and inspire others to be the best version of themselves. And then it's just a trickle down effect. They start showing other people, and it all came down to because you were willing to do the thing that everyone else wasn't. So this video is gonna be pretty short. I'm looking at my camera; it's about to die. But yeah, dude, just if you're watching this, be inspired and be motivated and be disciplined to do the things that it takes to be different from everybody else. Be extraordinary, right? Don't be ordinary. Everyone else is ordinary. Be extraordinary. Do the things that it takes to be at that next level and be the best person you can be. Um, Feel free to follow me on Instagram at Khalil Forrester. I'll put it right there. And yeah, I mean, like, comment, subscribe. I'd love to connect with like-minded people. And that's pretty much it for this series. I gotta knock it out pretty quickly because my thing's actually about to die. So, thank you for watching. And I'm gonna actually drop the YouTube. I'm gonna drop a YouTube video that I'm posting for from the marketing agency on how we scaled it. So if you're interested in that, feel free to tap in to the description. I'll link it down below. And that's pretty much it. Thank you. I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.